Welcome back to my next playthrough series. It's December. This will be the last playthrough of this year because I'll be too busy afterwards. Here we are, December 2018, and we are on to Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. This is Game 7. This is the final game. Let's find out what was added into Game 7. Of course, the objective: destroy the Horcruxes, which is new, defeat all the villains and Lord Voldemort before they gain control of the locations. So that's our objective. Alright, let's see what was added for Game 7. Well, we got 4 locations. Cards, use only the Game 7 locations. Stack them in order. Already did that. We will look at the first location, which is Godric's Hollow. And it looks like we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Dark Influence tokens on here. And we reveal 1 Dark Arts card per turn. It's one of 4 locations. So we've got quite a bit to defend. We have 4 Dark Arts cards. Shuffle Dark Arts cards together. Did that. 1 Lord Voldemort card. This replaces the Game 5 and 6 Lord Voldemort. Place it face up at the bottom of the villain stack. You'll see that if and when we get to the bottom of the villain stack. And we get 1 Hogwarts card only. I thought we'd get more than that. Shuffle all the Hogwarts cards together. Did that. And out right now, I'm not going to go over any too much detail. We have Descendo, gain 2 attack. Choose 1, gain 2 influence or draw a card. Spell, we have Luna Lovejoy, Arthur Weasley, Chocolate Frog, and Confundus. We'll look at them more closely when we go to purchase them during gameplay. Now we have a bit of a change. We have Expert Hero cards. These replace the Game 3 hero cards, placed above your player board. So what I'm going to do is we're going to zoom in over here on Harry. We're going to look at his character and his proficiency, and then we'll go look at Ron and his proficiency. Alright, so we have the new Harry Potter Game 7 hero. His ability now is the first time you remove Dark Influence from the location, each turn up to 2 heroes gain 1 attack each. So it basically means Harry would gain an attack, so would Ron. And he's back with Charms again. Once per turn, you may discard 2 spells. If you do, all heroes gain an influence and draw a card. And of course we have how the turn works here, turn order card, just for my reference while I'm playing, so I try not to forget things. Alright, let's go take a look at the new Ron Weasley. And yes, he has Arithmancy again. Alright, here's the new and improved Game 7 Ron Weasley hero. If you assign 3 or more attack on your turn, all heroes gain 2 health. I think his last one was only 1 hero gains 2 health. So this is benefit for both. And he has, yes, Arithmancy. Cards that let you roll a house die, which are generally allies, which are generally good for Ron Weasley. Cost you 1 less influence to acquire, and each time you roll the die, you may choose to re-roll it once. So that's really awesome ability. So that's our new Harry Potter card, or new Ron Weasley card. Let's continue on looking at the new stuff. Alright, and so continuing on down the list, we have now Horcrux cards. Ooh, these are nasty, nasty. A quick look at them. There's 6 of them. Stack in order face up in the center of the game board. See the Horcrux. And there's tokens that go along with them, which make sense. So these are the delightful Horcrux cards, and there's 6 of them, and I'll just show you the first one. It has an ongoing horrible effect. Each time a hero plays an ally, that hero loses a health. This is Tom Riddle's diary. And to destroy it, we have to assign, now these are die rolls, we have to assign either the heart symbol or the draw a card symbol to destroy this on your turn. And the reward, if you play 2 or more allies, any one hero gains 2 health. And this then would go to the active player that destroyed this Horcrux, and then they would have this reward ability for the rest of the game, which is pretty awesome stuff. But like I said, there are 6 of them. And they get progressively more nasty. There are tokens as well. And the reason we have these little tokens now is because when we assign a die to a Horcrux, some of them are just 1 to get rid of, some of them are 2, some are 3. We're just going to, if we roll this, assign this to it, and we need it, we just put it on here. And when we have all of them assigned, then the Horcrux is destroyed. Of course, the only way we win the game is all Horcruxes have to be destroyed. All villains have to be destroyed, and then we can take on Voldemort, kind of like Game 5 and 6. And that basically runs down everything. So we have how to set everything up, and it tells you Basically, information on the Horcrux card, and then preparing your hero. Replace the game 3 hero card, a more expert version. Remember, we only start with the 10 basic cards, which already did. Excuse me. And continuing on. It goes quickly through gameplay, reveal door cards. Then we resolve villain and Horcrux. Play Hogwarts cards, destroying a Horcrux, and that is by assigning dice to, and you can't use the effect of the die roll if you're assigning it to the Horcrux. You either have to assign it to the Horcrux or use it as the die roll. What else do we have? And I think that's it. And we basically set up the game the same as we did for 5 and 6. And then away we go. So I think we're pretty much ready to roll here. I think what I'm going to do for this opening episode, we're going to have 2 turns for Harry, 2 turns for Ron. Of course, we're going to start Harry, then Ron, then Harry, then Ron, and see where that gets us. I also didn't mention, let's take a look at the 3 villains I shuffled and drew. Ooh, 3 nasty ones right out of the gate here. We'll zoom down a little bit on them, and then we're going to do a couple of turns. All right, so we've got 3 brutal guys out right away from the start. We got Barty, Grouch Jr., Crouch, I call him Grouch. Heroes cannot remove dark influence from the location. That's bad. And then we have Fenrir Greyback. Heroes cannot gain health. That's bad. And then we have our friend the Basilisk. Heroes cannot draw extra cards. And that's bad. And of course, with our starting decks, we don't have a lot of punching power. So this could be a very rough start for Harry and Ron. But let's find out. So we're going to have a couple of turns here. Let's get right into it. All right. I'm most nervous about this game. This is going to be absolutely nasty, I think. Wow. I don't know. But let's start with Harry. Yes, first thing we do is we draw a Dark Arts card. Oh, I hate these things. And we get Mordre. Alright, it's a Game 4 card. All heroes lose a health and add a Dark Influence to the location, which we can't remove as long as Barty's around. So Harry's going from 10 down to 9. Ron goes from 10 down to 9. And we get, right off the bat, we get our first Dark Influence on the location, Godric's Hollow. Now we have to look at villain abilities and Horcrux abilities. Oh man. Basically, Barty can't remove Dark Influence from the location, cannot gain health, cannot draw extra cards. Wow. A lot of cannot do's. And the Horcrux, each time a hero plays an ally, the hero loses a health. Ooh. Yeah. Oh man. We haven't even gotten the first turn. I'm already worried. Alright, let's see what Harry's got. Harry has got Hedwig. That's an ally. Darn Horcrux. He has some spells and invisibility cloak. Ooh, well, now he doesn't have to play Hedwig. But he could play Hedwig to gain 2 health. But we can't get health back because of Fenrir. Oh, yeah, we already in trouble. Alright, so he's got 1, 2, basically he's got 3 influence. So then I'm going to use this area here again for the tokens. 3 influence. 4 influence for the invisibility cloak. So that's 4 influence. Now Hedwig, eh? Well, we might as well choose him for an attack because we can't gain health back because of Fenrir. So 1 attack. So here we have 1 attack, 4 influence. Harry just played an ally. Every time you play an ally, because of Tom Riddle's diary, you lose a health. So Harry goes from 9 down to 8 just to play Hedwig. Ooh, this is nasty. I think we're going to try to get rid of Barty Crouch first, because we want to be able to remove influence off the location. If we can't remove any influence off the location, we're going to lose the game very fast. We do have 4 influence remaining. We can't get either ally. We cannot get this. We can get Confundus. Reparo. I think Harry is going to go ahead and get Confundus, which is gain an attack. If you assign at least 1 attack to each villain, also remove a dark influence from the location. That may come in handy later on. That's what Harry's going to get. That cost him 3. And I may be moving a little slower in this playthrough because there's a lot of stuff to try to remember now between everyone's special abilities Oh yeah, it's going to get crazy. Hogwarts history, choose anyone, house die to roll. Oh, whoa, that is very, very good. Okay, now Harry could have discarded 2 spells for everyone to gain influence and draw a card. Didn't do it. Because I could have, but I didn't. So we're not going to worry about that. And so I do believe now it's the end of Harry's turn. So he's going to be discarding his cards. He's going to be drawing up his new hand of 5 cards, which are going to be, of course, basic. And have I got everything done here? Discard remaining cards and tokens. Well, he didn't use that one. It goes away. Drew up 5 new cards. Think I didn't screw anything up. Over we go to Ron. Wow, already a dark influence on the location. And we can't get rid of it because of this character. Alright, over to Ron Weasley for his first turn of Game 7. And the first thing we do on a turn, of course, is we draw one of these rotten cards. And, oh, there's a lovely face there. Regeneration. Remove 2 attack from all villains. Okay, that could have been worse. Could have been worse. We only have 1 attack on Barty while it goes away. Well, that's not good. We can't remove dark influence from the location. We cannot heal. We cannot draw extra cards. Oh, Harry wouldn't have been able to use his... Well, he could have used his ability to get the influence, but he wouldn't have been able to draw extra cards anyway. The Horcrux. Each time you play an ally, you lose a health. Alright, Ron. What have you got? And he has arithmancy. Cards that let you roll a house die cost 1 less. So 4. Luna Lovegood only costs him 4. Try to keep that, remember to keep that in mind. Like I said, I might go a bit slower because there's a lot more stuff on ally. Ooh, that's going to cost him some pain. But he has 1, 2, 3, 4 influence, and for each ally played this turn, gain an attack. Okay, so the nutshell of his turn is he's got 3 influence for that. 1, 2, and 3. He's going to play this one for 1 more influence, 4. And he's playing Prediction for an attack because we can't get life back. Ron, oh, and for each ally played this turn, get an attack. So that's 2 attack, but Ron has to lose a health because of the Horcrux. This is going to be nasty, brutal game. I can see it already. But he has 4 influence, and that is awesome because with 4 influence, he can recruit Luna Lovegood. And Luna Lovegood's pretty good. She's gaining influence. If you play an item, also get an attack, and you get to roll the, I do believe that's Ravenclaw die. Costing 5 normally, but because Ron has arithmancy, you get to roll the die. This only costs him 4, his first ally. All right, except that's bad when this is out, but we're going to have to try to live with that. 2 attack. Yeah, we're going to be hitting Barty. We don't want to lose our first location. If we can help it, we might get... I don't know. This is going to be, like I said, it's going to be brutal. Then he's going to discard all his cards. We're going to replace a Hogwarts card with Petrificus Totalis. Gain an attack. Choose a villain. Until the start of your next turn, that villain's ability does not trigger. And we use one of the little shield tokens to remind us of that. I put one under this deck so that I can actually draw the cards more easily when the deck gets low. So if you're wondering what it's doing there, that's why it's there. Alright, that's a good card, but it costs 6. Ooh. Now I don't think I messed anything up. Gets rid of his tokens. If he had any left, he doesn't. Gonna drop 5 new cards for his next turn, which he will. And all of a sudden we got Harry at 8 health, Ron at 8 health. And we're going to do 1 more turn Harry, 1 more turn Ron, and that's going to be the opening salvo from the Harry-Ron combo against Voldemort and his cronies. So let's get back to Harry. Alright, Harry, let's see what horrible dark arts card you get on your turn. And we're drawing 1 because of Godric's Hollow says to draw 1. And so, Crucio, active hero, loses a health. Reveal an additional dark arts card. Damn it! Okay, 8 down to 7 health. And we get another one. Active hero loses 3 health. Holy man. Harry goes from 7 down to 4 health. Ouch, ouch, ouch. If the hero If it stuns a hero, add an additional, though it doesn't. Reveal additional Dark Arts card. Oh man, oh my good lord, this is not good. Another one, Education 3. For each card with a value of 4 or more in hand, the active hero loses a health. Okay, I don't believe we're going to have to worry about that because this is the opening hand and these are all basic Harry cards. So, we're finished being beaten on by the Dark Arts cards. Oh man. Can't remove Dark Influence from the location, cannot heal, cannot draw extra cards. Every time we play an ally, we lose a health. Ooh. But we're not playing an ally this time. And so, in a nutshell, what do we have here? 1, 2, we have 4 influence and 1 attack, and we won't be defeating a villain. So 4 influence, 2, 3, 4, 1 attack, and we didn't play any allies, so we're not going to get hit by the Horcrux. We're not removing location. We didn't do anything against the rules. So we have 4 influence. Hey? Well, obviously, with our 4 influence, we are going to get the Hogwarts history for Harry. Choose any one of the house dice to roll. That's a good card to have because that helps us get rid of Horcruxes. We have 1 attack. We're going to put it against Barty. 4 more, we knock him out. That's the end of his turn. He's going to discard his cards. He's going to have to shuffle up and draw his new deck, and we're going to replace it. Oh, I like Tonks. She's a great card. Only costing Ron 4. If he can get her, that would really help. Choose one. You can either get 3 influence, 2 attack, or remove a dark influence from the location. Excellent, excellent card. Costing Ron 4. And Ron's coming up next. I hope I haven't screwed anything up. Harry's at 4 health. That is bad. Ron's at 8. We're going to end off our episode today with Ron Weasley. And, yeah. Once again, don't think I messed anything up. I didn't use the Charms ability for Harry again because, once again, we can't draw cards because of the Basilisk. So, over we go for the end of the episode. Ron Weasley. All right, we're back to Ron. And, yeah, this game is making me nervous here. Making me nervous. All right. Oh, man, these Dark Arts cards are just going to nail us to the wall. A game 7. Well, of course, why not? Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 health. Reveal an additional Dark Arts card. No! That means Harry's going from 4 health down to 2. And we reveal another Dark Arts card. Oh my god, this is nasty as can be. A game 3. Tarantalagra. I think, well, again, I'll be butchering all the names. I apologize. Active hero loses a health and cannot assign more than 1 attack to each villain. Okay, well, Ron then goes from 8 health down to 7, and he can't put more than 1 attack on each villain. But can't remove Dark Influence, cannot heal, cannot draw extra cards. If we play an ally, we take a damage. And I don't think we're going to have to worry about that for Ron because he's not going to be playing an ally. And he only has 1 attack, but he has 4 influence, 1 attack. Ooh, that's at least good. I think we're off to an okay start. Excuse me. 4 influence, 1 attack for his clean sweep. Yes, the 1 attack going against Barty. We've got to be able to take Dark Influence off the location. I think Might was going to be key, more important than healing and drawing extra cards right now. Excuse me. Oh, winter allergies, spring allergies, fall allergies, I get them all. And he has 4 influence. Yes, of course, it's a no-brainer for Ron with his 4 influence. He can't get Tonks because Tonks doesn't roll a die. Oh, forgot about that. Arithmancy is not going to help him with Tonks. He needed 5. He doesn't have it. But you know what he is going to get? He doesn't have 5. Why do I keep grabbing the 5 cards? Oh, man. Well, I think he needs to get as much influence to get allies as he can. So he's going to get this for 3, I think, even though he likes chocolate frogs. That would leave him really no option. So he's going to get Reparo for 3, gain 2 influence, or draw a card. Of course, we can't draw cards with the Basilisk, but it's still a good card because it gives him 2 influence to help him get allies. And we're going to be replacing the Hogwarts card right away with a Game 6 card. Advanced Potion Making. All heroes gain 2 health. Then each hero at maximum health, gains an attack and draws a card. Very good if we didn't have this combination of nasty villains out here. That is going to conclude Ron's turn because he can't use the one influence or anything. It goes away. He's going to discard all of his cards. Drop 5 for his new hand, which we'll do in the next episode. Harry at 2 health. That is brutal. He is very, very near getting knocked out. And because Fenrir, we cannot heal. So every time we take a knock, gets us closer to being stunned. Bad news. So this is Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. This is Game 7. This is it. This is all the marbles. This is the final showdown between Harry and Ron and Voldemort, his cronies, and 6 Horcruxes we got to try and get rid of as well. So if I make errors, I will be leaving notes. If I catch them, if I don't catch them during editing, which happens sometimes, please check the comments of the video because the viewers always catch my errors. Now, if it's strategic errors, that's just my own fault for being a lousy player. But if it's actual rules errors, it is good to check the comments. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. Really do appreciate it. Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, Game 7. Harry and Ron versus Voldemort. Who's going to win? Oh man, I don't know. This is looking pretty tough. So we'll find out in the following episode. So thanks so much, and we'll see you then.